Okay, so I just received the Quest 67 beta update, or whatever you want to call it. I forget what it is. MTPP, whatever update. And it adds kind of a feature that was requested from the Apple Vision Pro, where in the home menu you can take your apps and you can basically, take them and then do this. But it is a bit limited. It's better than it was before, but something they don't tell you in the update is that you can only do that with 2 applications. So I have to put it here first, and then move this up here. And then after that, if you try to do another app or a tab in a browser, so if I try to take this tab and put it over here, it just goes back. So that means you can have 2 open windows like that. I can take this and put this over here. I can exit out of here. And I can have, a few tabs open over here. And then I have this array of 3 apps open here that I can put anywhere I want. And then I have these 2 other apps that I can surround myself with. That is not the most ideal thing. I know the Apple Vision Pro is a more powerful device, but it would be nice if I could separate these 3 applications so that I could have 5 apps at the least everywhere, browsers, wherever, whatever. But we only have 2 separate apps and this array of apps or browsers or whatever you want. You can resize these to make them bigger. There's a full screen toggle, so you can have a huge screen here, and then you can actually adjust the brightness of the environment, and then you can also make it curved or flat, which is something that people actually asked for, and then get out of that. I did encounter some bugs with videos where I couldn't actually control the video in a browser, like that. So I couldn't control the video, and I had to exit out of the video and restart it, or I couldn't do anything with it. There's that. So I can have like these 3 browser windows, and like this. And I think if you go to the store, yeah, this is basically the majority of what you can have open at once. If you go to the store, you can have I think it's only just links to the websites though, but like Microsoft Word or something. If I can go and try to find Microsoft Word, that would be nice. There's not a hell of a lot of 2D apps, but I guess if you have Android apps installed or something, I could try that. That should work fine. I'm just gonna. Can I? Okay, so I can only move this. They also seem to have changed some of the dialog boxes, just the shapes of the dialog boxes. I got a yes or no prompt, and it looked different than normal. Little thing, but whatever. So, what am I doing here? I was searching for Microsoft, either Word or whatever. There it is. No. Well, move this out of the way. Here we are. I think it's just a link to the website. So technically, it's just going to open the website. So it's not really. It's going to open the browser. I don't know why I'm bothering with this. So all this is just, links to websites. Yeah, but there's not a lot of flat screen apps there. I don't even know why I bother installing that. It's just going to open a browser, so I'm not going to bother with it. But let's go unknown sources. And we should be able to actually get rid of YouTube. Because obviously I maxed everything out. And we should be able to open, say, SideQuest, and we should move it up there. So if you have an Android app, you can have one of the two there and resize it. And for some, full screen. And then it'll disappear. Oh, there it is. And here we have it. And we can adjust our brightness all the way black or up. It was a little finicky, but I'm using hand tracking, so. And there's that. There's SideQuest. And get out of full screen. And the apps won't remember where they are, and they will jumble themselves around. So they don't use the spatial data in any way. And the only other thing I found was the ability to use a QR code for Wi-Fi in the settings. Let's see if it even... Yeah, see, now it says scan QR code. And I think I might have even shown that, but it's in here. I had to reboot the headset a second time after it updated to get the new window layout feature in the experimental. So if you don't see it, try rebooting the headset. But yeah, that's really it. That's that. Not much else with this update, but it would be nice if we can, separate these three windows and not be forced to have this here. Although we're no longer forced to have it on a specific plane. I don't remember. No, I think the apps were forced onto that plane, but this was separated. You also no longer have the big bar when you go into... So if I go and I, for some reason, put this in full screen, and I want this to come up, well, I guess I have these two apps. That's weird. It's very hard to understand. But I have this thing here, and now I have this here. Before, it used to actually make this really big, and it would push it far away from you. Now it keeps it here, which I prefer. And I just don't understand you could have these apps, but you can't have the ones that you just opened in a floating window, and then this, that, and the other thing. I don't know. It's a little confusing and weird, but hopefully if they work on it, they can get it in a way that makes sense, because right now I'm confused by having these attached apps will show up, but not the one that you put over here or the one you put over here. And then this app will show up, but if you put it in, you take it out of full screen, then I get all the apps. That's not really making too much sense unless you think really hard about it. I'll get this out of the way. I forgot I can't do it that way. Yeah. So it's a nice start, but I would like it to make more sense. Make it make sense, please. Thank you for watching.